Welcome
Welcome to Hong Kong.
to Hong Kong.
To Hong Kong.
Welcome to Hong Kong! Hey, I'm finally back in Hong Kong. I'm here to see some friends that are all the way back from primary school. And also, this week is Chinese New Year. There's going to be lots and lots of festivities going on. I want to show you some of the places and even some of the places I haven't even been to. So come with me. Right about 2 days before New Year's, and this is a time of the year where everyone comes out and get fresh flowers. And some flowers means really good luck, some flowers brings children to the family, and it is fantastic. Look how busy it is, but it just smells amazing here too. And later on today we're going to head over to dinner with some other friends. Market here. It's actually the first time I've ever been here also. There are all kinds of birds and parrots, and so it's a very common for Chinese to have birds as a pet, and they will take their bird and go to the park and enjoy a morning and have some tea with friends as well. And this is the market part. They come and get all the feeds for the bird as well. Check them out. They're really sweet. I kind of want to free them all. Chinese New Year market, and people usually come here days before the New Year's come, and especially the New Year's Eve, it gets really busy, and it has even crowd control during that time. But at night, lights light up and everybody eating snacks, and it's really festive here. So this is one of those snacks that we used to get outside of our elementary school, and I don't know how to translate it, but it's like layer of sugar and then a soft pancake on the outside. It's pretty good. One of my favorite things outside our elementary school, and they make it's like really thin layers of sugar, and they keep pulling it until thin strands, and inside has peanuts and sugar and stuff that kids like, and then when you eat it you get really messy. It's really good. Yes, we're here at a hot pot place, and it's a pretty common type of food to eat, especially during winter time. And we're having a satay base and a tomato base. I'm here with my old girlfriends from 7th grade. It's gonna be a good time. So we are staying in a neighborhood called Chim Sa Choi, and it's really close to the pier here as well as the ferry. So we're gonna take it and go across the Hong Kong island right now. Central. It used to be called Victoria City, but not very many people use that name or know about that anymore. And it's also a connection point when you come over from the Kowloon side, and you can go to different parts of Hong Kong, including the Peak from here. And also it's because this is a central area, there is everything from high-end retails to bars and pubs, and it's really busy all the time here. Come here and check out all the festivities. Okay, so we're here in Wong Tai Sin and with my friend Joyce from Hong Kong. She's gonna help explain some of the festivities and why people come here. So start with, what is Wong Tai Sin?
Wong Tai Sin is a person.
Oh, it's a person.
Yes, but I really don't know him a lot. But he's for a person for people
Pray? To come here to pray?
for fortune.
To pray for good fortune.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then is it especially during New Year's? Why are there so many people here? And people are starting to line up.
Yes. For the Chinese New Year. So for the first person to put the
Incense.
yes, and then he will be good in the next coming year.
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha. That's pretty cool. So the reason they're lining up is because they want to be the
First.
first person to put the incense, and that means they're the most ginseng person in all of Hong Kong. So they will receive good fortune for the rest of next year.
Yes.
Thank you so much. On the Guinness record for the most little windmills displayed around here. So, but I think they're covering up for the festivity tonight, so we cannot see it just now. But we did
So you can go tonight.
I think I'll get Stemple on, but I think that it would be a sight to see all the windmills here. Today is Lunar New Year, and a lot of the shops and eateries are closed today. So we decided to hike up Victoria Peak. And there are multiple ways to get up there. One of the ways is through the Victoria tram. It's a great way to see the city as you go up. Lots of tour groups go through it. And then a different way, a less expensive way, is the public minibuses that is to the right of the tram, and they will also take you up there. You might not have as wide of a view as you go up, but it's also a great way to go up. But I think the way to go up is to hike up, and hopefully it's not going to be too hot today, but it's going to be a great hike. The peak finally. It took about an hour from the central station, which is not too bad at all, but it could get pretty hot by the time you get up here. And we're gonna get some drinks or some treats or ice cream. It will be fun. So it is New Year's night, and there is a massive parade that is going on right now. It's probably gonna last a couple hours. We've been hearing the music and the drumming for the last 20-30 minutes already. But we're now gonna go join the festivities. Come with us. to get some snacks right now, and these snacks used to be on the streets outside of schools and outside in neighborhoods or whatnot. And nowadays, a lot of them are actually back in the stalls. It's cleaner and it's easier to get to, so I'm gonna get some right now. So all it is rice roll, but then they put sesame and a little bit sweet sauce, and I think a little bit peanut butter kind of sauce. It smells just like I remember. It's really good. Today is the second day of Chinese New Year. Usually people have some time off in the beginning of the year to visit friends and family and wish them a happy new year. And that's what we're here to do too at Discovery Bay. We're visiting a friend. But coming back here from a long time ago, it really brought back some awesome childhood memory where our family would come here, hang out in the sun and play in the sand. And it's still a gorgeous place to me. Today is the fourth day of the Chinese New Year, and we start to see a lot of shops opening up again. And as they open, they also are often greeted with lion dancers, and that is to bring the shop good luck and prosperity for the rest of the year, which is pretty neat, and it's also fun to see and very festive. And also what is interesting is behind me, all of these buildings are built on top of reclaimed lands, and this was definitely not there before, and they built some really tall and interesting cool buildings behind also. And later on we're gonna take you to some of the neighborhood where I grew up and where my school is, and meet up with some friends for some tea. Okay, so we're back in my childhood neighborhood, and my friends just took us to dim sum, and we had this barbecue fun here at a place called Team Ho-Wan. It's really good. The outside of the bun is sweet, and inside is this perfect barbecue pork, and the texture is warm. It's very tasty. Now we're super full, so we're gonna walk around the neighborhood. Back at my primary school. I went here from first grade to sixth grade, and it is nothing like what I remember. They already repainted it, but the surroundings has changed a lot. But there are actually some stores that still exist, but there are a few residential area behind. My friends just told me that they have taken it all down and rebuilt it already, because it used to be about 15 floors and now there's like 30 floors. So I guess the population continued to increase too. And around here on the streets, there used to be a lot of street vendors here, and we would get breakfast before we go into the school. And now it's pretty much all gone, and it just brings back so much fun memory for me and all the silly things that my friends and I used to do. Check it out, I'll show you around down there where we used to play too. So when we come to school early in the morning, you always smell plastic. And it's because around here there were a lot of shoes factory. And there was one here and there's one near the MTR station back there, and this one they obviously took it down. They're building probably high rises here to accommodate for the population. So that's what the girls just told me. So here is where we used to, all the school students right before school, we used to line up here and would listen to our teacher talk to us about discipline and how good we would need to be, and then all of us will line up and go to our classroom, and each level represents the grade that you're in. So each grade you grow up, you go up one level. And this is, I cannot believe how small it is. It's like little rooms, but this is where I grew up.
一樣，就係
但係呢度
你哋80幾年嘅時候呢？
So we were just hanging out and checking out the school, and he is also reminiscing old time. And as it turns out, he grew a few of these trees here, and he used to be the custodian for the school. And my friend said, "Oh, he kind of looks familiar, but I don't remember anything." But we're just chatting and see what he remembers and what we remember. So this one behind me is my secondary school, but it has since moved to a different location, and now it is a special education school. But one of my fondest memory where I met these girls was that when I had to leave the U.S., I told them the wrong date that I had to leave, or my parents had to change the flight or something. So I told them one date, and they thought I already left the US already. And every time they told me afterward, the plane fly over the sky, they will think of me. But then that very day in the afternoon, I was waiting for them at the rail. So as soon as the school bell rang, and they came out, one of them saw me, and then the rest of them just start running down outside right away, and that was super fun to prank them. And they still remember these days, and that was probably one of the first things they reminded me when I saw them again. Super fun. Alright, 1 week in Hong Kong, it just simply flew by. Homecoming to Hong Kong has been simply amazing, especially when we get to see one of my old school friends and frequent some of the neighborhoods that I used to go and hang out. So much has changed with only a little bit familiarity, but it is so fun. And being here during Chinese New Year is simply amazing. The energy of the city and the people and the festivities is awesome. Hopefully you are able to feel some of that as well too. And I want to do a quick shout out to all our amazing friends that has been hosting us through this week. And to those who are watching, Happy New Year of the Dog. And if you like this episode, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe below and see where we're going, subscribe below. Happy New Year and thank you.
祝大家新年快樂！